today is day 5 of our 30 days of self-care, and just a few minutes ago you guys saw me take a really good and intentional shower. I put on myself a cozy and cute loungewear just so that I can kickstart my day. So I did the hair and it's looking so beautiful. T-shirt was from TJ Maxx for literally $10. It says weekend on the top of it. So cute, exactly how I want to look today. It is Saturday and I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done, but I had to take time to intentionally pour into myself. I have been talking about this ever since I started this series because I am a single mom with 2 children running my own small business. And I find that because I don't have help, I get burnt out really easily. Like every single day, I go through some sense of exhaustion. And so I'm learning to start my day off right so that I am not overly overwhelmed when the evenings come. I want to share with you guys some of the things that I'm doing to fill my own cup. If you have been through any form of exhaustion or burnout or feeling like you have been working so much, then I believe that you know exactly how hard it is to function when you are in such mental or physical draining capacity. So it is about to be a new week for myself where I'm launching my very first winter collection for my matcha and candle business, and I know it's going to put a lot of strain on me mentally, physically, emotionally, because I'm so anxious as to how things are going to go, if I'm going to make sales, all of the above. And so I had to stop and remind myself that before I jump into any work at all, before I become overly exhausted and I start to crash out and I start to behave all out of character, let me slow down, approach the day with grace, fill my cup, and then I will approach everything that I need to do with intention as I go through this day. So I have been on my spiritual journey, as you guys know as well, and I find that without God, I cannot function. My matcha gets me going, my candles calm me down, but without God in my ears telling me every single day that you got this, you're okay, I know that you can do it, one foot in front of the other, is one of the number one things that I would say that fills my cup and allow me to approach the days when I really don't have the energy or the strength or the motivation to continue. So with that, I recently purchased myself a brand new Bible. It is the Woman's Study Bible and it's the NIV version. And so this morning I want to sit down and give myself a little spiritual encouragement to remind myself that even though I have so much things to do, even though I am pouring so much out of my cup, God is the one who really will help me to rebuild and reform my energy. I always refer to myself as 90% spirit and 10% human because I know I thrive off intuition and stuff like that, but I also thrive on knowing that God is with me and that He's always guiding me and protecting me and keeping me safe and my children safe. Through this time that I have been learning how to take care of myself, I cannot take credit for it because it is God who spent months, or at this point years, reminding me or encouraging me of how important it is to practice self-care and to pour into myself. So I have no idea what we're going to read. I'm just going to do a quick flip. Oh hell no. You would not believe Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31, the virtuous wife. Oh no, baby. Let's read something else. Oh, this one is nice. This one says, time to rest and play. And this is from Mark 6. So let me put you guys up a little bit more. So a while ago, I literally showed you guys what I mean when I say that I work on intuition, because I decided that I was not going to read about the virtuous wife, which I had no problem reading about. I just did not feel like that was what I needed to focus on today. So I shifted and I found a time to rest and play that is covered in Mark 6. And I kid you guys not when I say this is exactly what I needed to read today to give myself the level of encouragement and empowerment as I refill my cup. It is okay for you to take a day to get your mind ready for what it is that you're about to take on. Not because you have this deadline that you're telling yourself that you want to meet to do this launch. Take a moment. It literally says, you guys, Jesus expects his disciples to come aside periodically for rest. And scripture has references to this benefit of being cheerful. And you can find that in Proverbs 15:13-15, 17:22, or Luke 15:32. It went on to say, in addition to rest and prayer, leisure days in the Bible are associated with food. You guys know that I love food. Food is my calling. And it also says that in you having a leisure day, it means that you can do gift giving, singing, and pure joy. And it went on to say a time for rest from work is advocated for those who are seeking spiritual empowerment to do God's will. Matthew 4:1 verse 11. I pumped up my camera a little bit more because I realized I was struggling for you guys to see me, but this is so on point in every single way for me. This is a level of encouragement that I wanted today, in knowing that me taking this time to rest and fill my cup is not me being lazy. It is not me being idle. It is approved by God for us to take that time to refill our cup, knowing for me also that this work that I'm doing as it concerns my small business is very much a part of God's will for my life. So girl, the Bible says that in your leisure days, go enjoy food. So that is exactly what we are going to go do right now as we're on this little mission to refill our own cups today.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly.
So I have had this Jamaican fritters mix in my cupboard for the longest while, and I did not make it, but just making it right now, oh my god, not only is it nostalgic to my native country, but it is one of those relaxed meals that we normally have on a Saturday morning back home. So just having this right now and knowing that it's a very chilled day for me. And of course, the matcha is matching. I'm having some spritz matcha today. So there's no milk in this one. This is just some soda, specifically Sprite, with my matcha powder. I love drinking my Sprite like this. It was also one of my best sellers when I was doing the street fairs. So I still have so much work that I have to get done for today and to start another video, so I cannot go too long talking to you guys. And of course, you must have been wondering, where are my children if it's Saturday? They're here on the devices, minding their own business as I'm minding mine. So basically, I am trying not to make one video too long, because if I do that, then I won't have anything to put in tomorrow's video. My life is not that overly excited and filled with this many long list of activities, so I have to break up everything that I would normally do on a daily basis so that I have enough content to make for another day. I know one of my subscribers were like, girl, you need to make the videos longer, and I am trying to find things that are more exciting, and I'm not just sitting down and talking your guys' ears off. I want to do activities, and maybe as I get more into vlogging and doing this 30 days of self-care, of course things will come up, but I find that because it is so cold here in the city, when I say it is freezing, yesterday it was 19 degrees. I don't like going outside to just leisure around when it's that cold. I am naturally a homebody girl, so I find that I'm always at home and I'm always going to find things at home to make me comfortable, even if that means doing nothing at all. So as I share this little homebody series in my 30 days of self-care, I do hope that even if so, you guys are still treading along, excited to watch what my day is filled with. But come next week for sure, I know that we have a lot of activities that will be going on. I want you guys to comment and let me know if you're also interested in any of my products that I will be launching. As I said, there's a major one that's also coming out, so I want to introduce that to you guys next week as well. But I would also like to know if you're interested in any of my candles, or if you're interested in the matcha powder. I just want to know, I just want to know, so that I don't make this whole box of candles and then I am basically stuck with it. I don't want to use stuck with it, but I would like to know if you guys are interested. So as we go into this new week, that is mainly what we're going to be focusing on, and that's building our business, because this is like our little business. I'm taking you guys on a journey with me. I'm showing you the whole ropes from start to finish. So at the end of the day, girl, we're in this together. All right, so as I finish off today's video, I still have another video that I have to start today for tomorrow's Sunday upload. So when I say filling my cup is not just something that I choose to do, but more like something that I have to do, you will understand why. Because I'm a solo girl, you guys know that. I'm doing all this work by myself, and that's why when it comes on to the matcha, girl, when it comes on to the matcha, when it comes on to me lighting my candles, when it comes on to me reading my Bible, even though, disclaimer, even though I don't read my Bible every single day, I am getting into it, but I am learning through grace and through God that slowly but surely I am getting to that place where I am no longer that woman who puts myself on the back burner. And I am now becoming that woman who prioritizes filling her cup and showing up for herself, as I do for my children and my business. That is the whole idea of my business, you guys. And that's being able to take a stance in your own life to fill your cup. Non-negotiable, unapologetically, just showing up for you in the most authentic, sincere, and genuine way that you possibly can as you go forth on this journey called life. So yes, while there are many days that I want to go out and just be buying food or doing this or all these things just to make content, I don't want to do that, because realistically that's not my life. My life is being at home every single day. Most of the time I'm sitting around my computer trying to figure out my next move. And so being able to show you guys a little glimpse of how it is that I am taking care of myself, and I'm ensuring that I am no longer operating from a place of survival. It is very, very, very important that as I go forth and I build this business from scratch, you guys understand that this is not just a business to make money, but it is literally my lifestyle. And that's what God said to me. Your business needs to reflect your lifestyle. And so that's why, girl, self-care for me is non-negotiable, and it should also be non-negotiable for you. If you don't do anything at all for the rest of this weekend, take a 5-minute, 10-minute, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, however long you can take. If you want to take a whole morning like what I did, just take some time to refill your cup by doing the things that you know will genuinely make you feel like you have been refilled and you're no longer running on empty. Everybody's self-care rituals will not be the same, but at the end of the day, I know at least you have some form of spirituality that you lean on for guidance, you lean on for strength. Mine is definitely God. And so even though you guys may not know this, I literally get up out of my bed every single day because I hear God telling me, Octavia, get up, put the phone down, you need to go make the video, you need to start this, you need to do that. And sometimes when I'm like, God, I'm tired, I can't do it, I'm not in the mood, I have to do laundry, he's like, it's okay, you have all those things to do, but you cannot do it from a place of empty. I am telling you guys this from a place of sincerity, the very vulnerable conversations that I have with God, and these are what they are like when he tells me every single day, get up and pour into your cup. Get up and do things that makes your heart come alive. It doesn't have to be anything fussy. It doesn't have to be anything overwhelming. It doesn't have to involve anybody at all. Just focus on one thing or two things, 3, 4, 5, 10 things that will make your heart feel at ease and you feeling as though you are now at a place where you can pour into other people without feeling like you're sacrificing your entire life. Take it from me, as I always say, as somebody who lost every single thing in my life simply because I never knew what it meant to have balance. Take time to pour into your cup. You saw me took my shower. You saw me did my hair. You saw me put on a really nice, cozy and comfortable loungewear. You saw me look about some meal. You saw me with my matcha, of course. You saw me read my Bible. You saw me express how the chapter made me feel, knowing that God approves me taking rest and pouring into myself. And that's all that there is to know, that you going out there and pouring into yourself, girl. You going out there and pouring into yourself, girl, is not you being selfish, is not you not showing up for other people. It is not you not wanting to express how you feel about other persons by always running to them when they need you. It is about you taking the time to fall in love with yourself and to showcase that you are actually in love with yourself by making time to pour into your own cup. I have to stop this video right here. I feel like I'm getting into the motivation, encouraging. That side of me is coming out now. I love to do motivational speaking. I love to, bring you guys to that place where I'm like, hey, don't make the mistakes I made. Don't make the mistakes I made, because I kid you not, the consequences are not nice, okay? So don't make God have to push you to a place where you lose everything in order for you to learn the importance of life, which is not only balance, but you operating every single day from a place of fulfillment, because at the end of the day, that is all matters. Bye, girl. See you in the next one.